Welcome to my channel AK Mechanical Lecture. So today I brought in updates regarding faculty recruitment uh, of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University UP. This university is situated in Lucknow. So they are inviting application for on direct recruitment basis for the post of professor, associate professor and assistant professor of both University of both Institute of University faculty and its constituent colleges. The colleges are named here: SAS Lucknow, UPID Noida, FOIP Lucknow, and IIT Lucknow. So the first post of is of professor in the department in Energy Science Technology, Nanotechnology, Mechatronics, Manufacturing Technology, and Automation. Total 4 posts is there. Second, this is for Center for Advanced Studies. In this college, this all vacancy are there. Second, associate professor, total 5 vacancy. Assistant professor, total 4 vacancy. According to reservation, the posts are reserved also. Like for this assistant professor in 4 posts, one is reserved for scheduled caste, one for other backward category, and one for unreserved. No, one for unreserved means maybe it will be EWS. Second, UP Institute of Design, Noida, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. In that first post is for professor for design. Total 2 vacancies there. Both are for unreserved. Associate professor total 5, 3 for unreserved, 1 for scheduled caste, and 1 for other backward category. Third post assistant professor. In that total number of posts is 9, 4 for unreserved, 2 scheduled caste, 2 for OBC, and 1 for EWS. Third is Institute of Engineering and Technology, Lucknow, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, UP, Lucknow. First is for professor for environmental engineering, then second electronics communication, third electrical engineering, fourth computer science, and fifth mechanical engineering. For each branches, there are the vacant posts are given here. For environmental, total 1 post is there. For scheduled caste, for electronics communication, 1 post for unreserved and 1 for OBC. For electrical, total 1 post for unreserved. Computer science, total 1 only for scheduled caste, and mechanical 1 for OBC and 1 for EWS. Total vacant post is 7. For professor training and placement officer, 1 vacancy is there, that is for unreserved. Next vacancy is for associate professor. Total 7 vacancy. Like for electronics and communication, total 1 post, that is for scheduled caste. Electrical 1 for OBC. Computer application 1 for OBC. Then computer science and engineering 1 for other backward category. Fifth mechanical 1 for EWS. Civil 1 for scheduled caste and 1 for EWS category. And next post is assistant professor in level 10. Salary will be entry pay 57,700. Total 5 posts, 1 for total 2 for EC. In that 1 for scheduled caste and 1 for OBC. Second computer science, total 1 post, that is for scheduled caste. Third mechanical, 1 for other backward category, and for civil engineering 1 other OBC. So total 5 posts is there. Next college, Faculty of Architecture and Planning. For professor, total 2 posts and both for unreserved in the architecture. Second associate professor in the architecture, 1 for unreserved, 1 for scheduled caste, and 1 for OBC. Total 3 posts is there. The minimum age requirement, the minimum age limit for all aforementioned category 21 years as on 1st January 2020. The horizontal reservation in respect of teaching post will be decided as per existing provision. Interested candidates need to submit their online application latest by 5 p.m. on 6 October 2021, that is last date, and will have to ensure that hard copy of the same is delivered through registered post in the office of registrar executive latest by 5 p.m. on 12th of October 2021. All details with respect to aforementioned vacancy will be available on the university website. You have to visit www.aktu.ac.in from 7th of September 2021. If there is any correction or modification with respect to advertisement, it will be available on university website. Applicant who have applied earlier with reference to AKTU dated 4th of August 2000 may edit their application if they wish for same post, and they need not to pay application fee. This is Hindi advertisement. Next vacancy is in Mizoram University. Here they have given for terms and conditions, prescribed format of application and other required material may be downloaded from Mizoram University website. Prescribed application fee for professor and associate professor is 1000 rupees, and for assistant professor it is 500. The fees will be paid through SBI iCollect, and you can also pay the fee by scanning this barcode or UPI ID. PWD are exempted from paying any fee. Women candidates are fully exempted from payment of prescribed fee. So this university is recruiting for associate professor and assistant professor for various department. In that they have mentioned how much they will charge for application. 1000 for SC ST EWS, 1000 for SC ST and EWS category. No, it is 1000 for OBC general and general candidate, and 500 for SC ST and EWS applicant, and 500 for assistant professor for all general category, and 250 for SC ST and EWS category. The total posts are here. You can see applicants are required to submit their application with other completed format depending upon the post applied by them. Where it is mentioned total number of vacancy. Here you can see English. This is details of vacant post. For English, 2 post for associate professor, then education, 1 for assistant professor, for unreserved professor, 1 for EWS category, assistant professor pedagogy in language, 1 unreserved, associate professor 1 vacancy, associate professor 1 for unreserved, professor 1 for SC category, and professor 1 for unreserved. Geology total 1 vacancy, petroleum 1, that is for assistant associate professor, environmental 1 vacancy for assistant professor. Then forestry total 1 vacancy for professor, horticulture, aromatic and medicinal plant 1 vacancy for unreserved for associate professor. History total 1, social work total 1, psychology associate professor 1, then for clinical psychology 1 vacancy for assistant professor, 1 for associate and 1 for professor. Then sociology total 1 for assistant professor, 1 for professor. Likewise they have given all the vacant posts there. You can see physics total 2 vacancy, chemistry 1, industrial chemistry total 2, 1 for professor and 1 for associate professor, that is for EWS. Mathematics 1 for unreserved for assistant professor, botany 1, zoology total 2. Then this is all the engineering vacancy. For electronics and communication 1 unreserved vacancy for professor. Information technology total number of vacancies 3, 1 for associate professor, 1 for associate professor, that is for 2 things they have mentioned. RINF C means it is maybe post code. So total 3 vacancy for information technology, 2 for computer engineering, 1 for electrical, 1 for civil, and this food technology total 1, 2, 3, total 4 vacancy. 1 for professor, 1 for associate professor unreserved, 1 for associate professor OBC, 1 for EWS. This vacancy is for, they have given here Mizoram University. Second thing you can see this is Pachunga University College. These all are the vacancy. This matrix is given, you can take a screenshot also. Anticipated vacancy they have mentioned, these are the posts vacant due to teacher who joined other post elsewhere and retained lien in the post. It will be clear vacancy only if the lien holder is permanently absorbed in the new post. Means earlier they have recruited, but some people have not joined, so due to that these all vacancy are created. Desirable specialization means for each department you are going to apply, you have your degree in that specialization. For professor they have mentioned the salary entry pay 1,44,200, for associate professor 1,31,400, and assistant professor total 57,700. Minimum qualification for teaching post: the time taken by candidate to acquire MPhil and PhD degree shall not be considered as teaching or research experience to be claimed for appointment to the teaching position. Further, the period of active service spent on pursuing research degree simultaneously with teaching assignment without taking any kind of leave shall be counted as teaching experience. Means the time you have spent in PhD or MPhil, that will be not counted, but if you have spent your time in pursuing research degree simultaneously with teaching assignment, then that experience will be counted. You must have net qualified as per UGC rule and regulation, provided the candidate who have been awarded PhD degree in accordance with University UGC Regulation 2009 or 16 and their subsequent amendment from time to time as the case may be, shall be exempted from requirement of minimum eligibility condition of NET, SLATE or SET. Means if you have completed your PhD, then there is no requirement of NET, SLATE or SET. They are mentioned. For the appointment to assistant professor and equivalent position pertaining to discipline in which the NET is conducted by the University Grant Commission or CSIR, the case may be SLATE or SET is conducted by body accredited by UGC. For SET purpose, qualifying shall be an additional requirement. Means if you are applying for assistant professor, then these are the required things. Means you must have any one of these: NET, SLATE or SET. NET, SLATE and SET shall not be required for such master degree in discipline for which NET or SLATE, SET is not conducted by UGC CM. Means for this engineering degree, the NET, SLATE or SET will not be conducted, so there is no requirement for that. They have mentioned individual eligibility criteria. You take a screenshot and read properly. Qualification means minimum criteria: master degree you must have 55% and a good academic record with PhD degree in concerned or allied relevant discipline. For associate professor, minimum 8 years required. Then for this assistant professor, you must have master degree with 55%, PhD degree in relevant subject. Besides fulfilling above qualification, the candidate must have cleared the NET conducted by UGC or CSIR or this similar test accredited by UGC like SLATE or SET. So I have only tell you about means important things. You can take a screenshot. It is not possible because it is of total 41 pages. So you go to university website and check from that. Total 45 pages. Means individual qualification also they have mentioned. How much mark they will provide you regarding your international publisher, national publisher or chapter, book chapter, or if you have published your any paper in good journals, then that will be awarded. According to that, they have mentioned all the things. Paper in a referred journal without impact factor 5 point, paper with impact factor no less than 110 points. Means according to impact factor they will award you points, and according to that you will be selected. So that's all about today's vacancy. So please share with your friends who is in the need of job, and subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed till now. Thank you.